Hello, this morning we are in Runtuwa Mission Field. Runtuwa Mission Field is a mission field that I actually don't know when this mission field was founded. It was founded by some people that we are not sure who they were. They came here for an outreach, planted the church and left. And the church, without any guidance, survived for many years. People gather on this tree and worship, and without anyone knowing how to read and write. And after some time, they got somebody who can barely read Hausa language, and he decided to lead the church. And he wasn't a pastor, he wasn't a missionary, he wasn't sent. It was just one of the local people who actually just decided to lead the church for many years. And later on, we discovered it, and we discovered that they have no Bible knowledge, they have no knowledge of the Word of God. They just sing barely 2-3 songs, and incoherent sometimes, and they are not able to get it. And then we discovered this mission field, and we took it over to ourselves. You remember, this is one of the early missions field that we had the food drive in 2020, and people worship under this tree. And what is fascinating, that was where people worship, by the numbers, a very large number. I think they were very close to 80, 90 people. But what is fascinating about this mission field, for those of you especially who are following me from 2015 to date, you will notice that there was a shrine here. There was a shrine here, and there was a church here. So it was a two places of worship. And those who worship idols actually come to somewhere around this place. It was a bit more crowded here, and so much trees and probably pebbles and all of that. And they had their pot there and the shrine there, and so they will have idol worshippers. This community is a wide landscape, and people come from different directions. There are Muslims here, there are Christians here, and then there are also animists here. And the animists, this is also their shrine, this is their place of worship. This was where one of our converts was raped. A woman was raped by 2 people, I think 2-3 people, by Fulani herdsmen. And after they raped her, they actually stuck her wrapper into her wrapper. They untie her, and then they stuck her wrapper into her private part and killed her. This community was invaded once during these insurgencies. And so when we planted the church, we never removed the shrine. We allowed it. But to God's glory, many of them, the shrine is no longer there, and many of them who were worshiping this idol now are back to the church. We had a donor, I think last year in 2023. Today is 23rd of August 2024. But in 2023, I brought a donor here, and he decided to fund the building of this church. And today, we have a very beautiful edifice standing here. In the village, to have a church as beautiful as this is very, very rare. Very, very rare. So you can see how beautiful it is, and it's very spacious. The money is not able to complete the entire work, but as you can see, the floor is not made, it's not plastered, but it is plastered from the inside, and then there is no ceiling. But so far, everything looks really very, very decent and very, very nice. And we are happy that we came in the morning. Actually, we left our base at 6:30, and we arrived here a little over 7, because these are farmers and they go to the farm. And if we don't come this early, we will not be able to meet them. We are meeting a few of them. We've seen some of them already on the farms, but it's just good to be here again. We want to sincerely thank the donor who made this possible. I know the coordinator who actually gave the budget, actually he gave an under budget, and so we're not able to complete the entire thing. We need to plaster it, especially the floor inside. It's really very, very key. In the village, plaster sometimes doesn't really make, it's not really desirable, but for the safety and of the building and protection, we need to plaster it. But we are happy today that, like I said, the shrine is not here, and most of the people who worship this idol are now Christians and abandoned their shrine, and many more people are coming to Christ. It's a congregation that has survived through Islamic fundamentalism, and I know there was this year that we were trying to really uproot them. There is virtually no church in this part of the country that is not really been persecuted. There is no church in this part of the country that is not being persecuted. There is no church that just started and everything just was rosy. People pay through a lot, and some even are, just as we have seen the previous stories, some have to be in cells, some are even removed, and some are threatened, some have their lands collected, some are beaten. But that is how the church in the north really thrives, and we are sincerely grateful for the prayers, for everything that we've been able to have this field stand today. This church is a testament of God's faithfulness, and we know at this point it has come to stand. The interesting thing about persecution in the north is that if you survive a long period of persecution, then you are left to survive. Like this church now is left to survive. I don't think there will be any threat. If there is, it's going to be minimal, not like the previous.
Ina godiya ga Ubangiji Allah saboda kiyayewa da yi mana a wannan shekara. Muna godiya kuma domin goyon baya da Ubangiji Allah yake bamu a cikin aiki na missionary. Allah ya yi mana nasara na gini lokacin muna zaune a gindin zamiya muna yin muna zama a wannan gindin zamiyan muna yin sujada. Ubangiji Allah ya yi mana ceto na taimako ga wani bawa da ya mana gini church, yanzu muna wurin muna sujada. So muna cewa Allah mun gode domin wannan daman. Wannan gari ta Runtuwa, Allah ya albarkace mu da membobi mutum da suka kai kimanin mutum 55. Muna sujada tare. Saura da dama sun yi kokari suna koma baya ma sun fara dawowa domin ganin yadda Allah ya albarkace mu da ginin church. Shi yasa yau mun karu mun kai mutum 60 a wannan wurin. So muna sujada a garin Runtuwa. Mun bar samiya yanzu mun koma cikin church muna sujada mu. So Ubangiji Allah ya taimake mu. Ni mai suna Faso Haruna Dambuzo. Ina tare da mata daya da yara guda 7 waɗanda Allah ya albarkace mu.
Bari fara da sunana Ezekiel Kayangi daga Ekwa Church Runtuwa a inda muke. A da muna wannan wurin bamu da ikkilisiya, muna lahadi a waje, iska na damun, amma saboda alherin Allah muka ga wannan sai mu ce ma Allah mun gode. Bisa ga wannan ikkilisiya da muka samu yanzu gashi sauran waɗanda da ba sa bi sun koma suna bi. Gaskiya mun gode ma Allah saboda bishara tana tafiya a wannan wuri. Muna kuma roƙon Allah ku taimake mu da yadda Allah zai taimake mu yi gaba da wannan wuri a cikin sunan Yesu. Bisa ga alherinsa wannan mutum mun ga kamar abin wasa ne, kamar ba zai yiwu ba, gashi yau ya faru. Gaskiya ga ikkilisiya muna ce ma Allah mun gode da muka same shi. Allah kuma ya kara taimake mu nan gaba a cikin sunan Yesu.
Every single mission field have its own story, and I'm glad to be part of those people who are leading this process. And it's just a wonderful time we had. Thank you for praying with us. Thank you for reading. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for listening. Thank you for everything. We are sincerely grateful. Here we draw the curtain of our mission expedition, 10-day mission expedition. And you will keep an eye here. We'll do one in October, but that will be in Taraba State and Adamawa State. We want to also go there and see what is happening. Remember, we have a saturation campaign in March 27 in Taraba State. We're covering the entire landscape of Taraba State. And here, we are coming in 2026. And then next year, Taraba State 2025. And this is just an opener to what God is doing. Now, what I want you to do for me, I will come up with another clip to summarize the entire outreach, this trip. But there you will have needs, you will have prayer items, and you can be part of it. If you want to donate to either a building of the church, to a scholarship here. Whatever it is that we will lay it out there, and then you will see. And please keep an eye for that last one clip, and you will see what God is doing. Our visit is not just to come and see and just leave, share the stories. No, coming here is to act, to act. In EMS, we say we come by prayer, we come by faith, and we come by action. Prayer, faith, action. Then that is the action part, is the remaining part of the entire story, and we have to simmer that. We came here by faith. God provided resources, and now God protected us. And then now what we need to act. We cannot just see and walk away. We have to act. And we want you to be part of that action. And the next 1 or 2 days, we'll come up with a video that will tell you what it means to act in all the things we have seen. May God bless you. Thank you sincerely for coming along all the way with us. God bless.